Welcome to Masked Matches of May. If you are unaware, this is a thing I have done for the last 2 years. In 2017, I did highlights of various masked careers in Lucha and abroad. Then in 2018, I did a match recommendation / review a day. Both 2017 and 2018 were just written, and I'll link to them in the description for this video. In 2019, I'll be doing a daily match recommendation review on video, or audio, but I will be uploading all these to YouTube. You can participate by commentating on this video and anywhere it's posted. I'd love to hear what others have to say about all of these matches. If you join my Patreon at the $10 level, I'll even let you suggest a match as long as it's easy to watch online, free, and of course includes a masked talent, because it is Masked Matches of May. If you pay $5 on my Patreon, you'll get access to match commentaries, of which there will be one for every match I do this month. These are commentary tracks that you can listen to with the match, hear my thoughts on it, watch along live with me basically. This may be added to the start of all videos, so I'll give a timestamp so that you can skip over this patch talking about the Patreon. This is May 2nd, 2019, and our match of the day is Old School, nearly 30 years ago, as we look at a trios match from the October 22nd Super Friday in 1989, coming from Arena, Mexico. All 6 men are legends in their own right, as Chavo Guerrero, brother to Eddie and father of Chavo Jr., teams with Hermanos Dinamites, Cien Caras, and Mascaro Anno 2000 to take on El Satanico, Lizmark, and Rayo de Jalisco Jr. This match is all 6 men in what could arguably be called their primes, and before any of the Hermanos Dinamites lost their masks. Yesterday we looked at a 1993 AAA match, and this match features talent that would all leave to become part of AAA in some capacity. Though Rayo and Chavo barely worked there, everyone else had a decent-sized run in the company. In fact, Lizmark, Cien Caras, and Mascaro Anno 2000 all had marquee singles matches on the first Triple Mania in spring of 1993. Lizmark having the only title match on that card, Mascaro Anno 2000 losing his mask, and Cien Caras being in the main event retirement match with Conan. So this is a good example of what a CMLL card was like, or EMLL as it was called in 1989, having the name Empresa de Mexicana Lucha Libre, or the Mexican Wrestling Enterprise, before leaving NWA in 1991 and changing their name to a more global positioned company called Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, or the Worldwide Wrestling Council. That was before the massive AAA walkout and boom. That's where CML sort of took a hard backseat to AAA when it comes to Mexican wrestling, until the peso crash of 1997 helped even the playing field. Though AAA and their fans will tell you that AAA is still far ahead. Some fun action in this, though being 30 years old and at the tail end of the 80s, some people might be underwhelmed by the action, which of course is of its era. I still really enjoyed my watch of this match. Rayo de Jalisco does some fancy footwork shuffling, something that I have come to associate more with Super Astro, but it wasn't something that was exclusive to him, obviously. Lizmark is a legend that I find to be underrated by many. His son carried his legacy, but was almost a polar opposite as far as styles go. Lizmark being a very traditional suit and tie luchador, compared to his son's more new wave and hardcore style, which of course AAA would become synonymous with in the 2000s. The open scalp mask and the long hair not fitting the clean look of Lizmark Sr., though I'm certain Sr. was very proud of Jr. following in his footsteps, even if he took a different route later in his career. Hermanos Dinamites are always fun to watch, and I'm sort of invested in them post their careers, thanks to their sons and nephews NGD, Nuevo Generation Dinamites, who carry on their legacy. The ability for second and third generation wrestlers to keep their fathers and grandfathers' legacy alive shouldn't be understated, as I think all 4 of the Guerrero brothers, including Chavo in this match, have helped keep the legend of their father Gory Guerrero alive as well. Rayo de Jalisco Jr. is the highlight of this match, and at the same time was having a hot feud with Hermanos Dinamites as the top technico of EMLL or CMLL. He and Cien Caras, of course, would go on to main event EMLL 57th anniversary show in a mask vs. mask match, Cien Caras, of course, being the oldest brother of the Hermanos Dinamites. So here you have 2 of the biggest names in Lucha Libre at the time, Cien Caras being a big bad of the era and Rayo being the beloved hero. Jalisco Jr., again, is a great example of keeping legacy alive, as he is the son of the original Rayo de Jalisco, who was a massively important luchador during the golden age of Lucha, which of course was the 50s and 60s. This is another great match. I'd probably recommend yesterday's match over this, just by a hair. It did have more stakes, it did have tag titles on the line, whereas this is just a standard trios match that you would see on a Super Friday. But this is by no means a bad match, and we'll show you 6 of the most important names and faces of the era, including arguably 2 of the top 5 of the 1985 to 1995 Lucha period in Rayo de Jalisco Jr. and his rival Cien Caras. So that's our match of the day. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you watch it. Check out yesterday's match. That's also on the channel. I'm going to be doing 29 other reviews. That's 2 in the books. 29 more to go for Masked Matches of May. This is Lost in Lucha signing out.